step in our lives.
A big step in our lives.
Moving up to middle school.
Moving up to middle school.
Before we embark
on
on this exciting new journey, let me share my thoughts that will help you soar from the Timberland Creek nest.
Soar to Timberland Creek.
We've learned so much valuable knowledge in the past 6 years, haven't we? This knowledge is sure to help us as we move on. But let us not forget the basics that we learned in kindergarten. So as you move on, always remember to share, clean up after yourself, wash your hands before you eat, apologize when you hurt someone, don't take things that don't belong to you,
Don't take things that belong to you.
He will not say
Now
don't.
this is a hard one. Don't hit people, especially your teachers.
Especially your teacher.
And my personal favorite,
My personal favorite,
which I'm still trying to master,
which is we're still trying to master flushing the toilet.
for most of us,
For most of us,
mastering these rules
mastering these rules
in kindergarten
in kindergarten
was hard enough.
was hard enough.
And then we learned, and then we learned we actually had to work.
We actually had to work.
But we also learned
We also learned
that it was equally important
equally important
to draw and paint,
to draw and paint,
sing and dance,
sing and dance,
and to learn and think some
and to learn and sing some
each day as well.
each day as well.
The other thing
The other thing
I want to share with you
I want to share with you
is that
is that
you've got to dream.
you got to dream.
Even if that dream comes to you
dream comes to you
during history class,
during history class.
as you're listening
While you're listening
to the major
to major
causes
causes
and effects
and effects
of the American
the American
involvement
involvement
in World War II.
World War II.
And if you get in trouble,
If you get in trouble,
just tell your teacher
just tell your teacher.
that Austin Malone
The hospital
said it was okay to dream.
it was okay to do.
However,
However,
this winds you up in the principal's office. You can forget you ever knew me. I dream of someday playing football for the Irish. And I can't tell you how many people laugh in my face when I tell them that someday I am going to be the President of the United States.
of the United States.
Hey,
Hey,
I would proudly
I would probably
challenge
challenge
President Bush
President Bush
to a game of
to a game of
Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader?
I used to my fifth
Any day of the week.
any day of the week.
But all joking
I
aside,
was joking aside.
Where would we be today?
Where would we be today?
If Martin,
Luther,
King, Junior, never had a dream. All great things in this world begin with a dream. And never be afraid or embarrassed by your dreams. So, my fellow Eagles, now that I've shared with you the importance of remembering the basics of kindergarten, and I've given you the permission to dream. It is my hope that these wings will take you wherever you dare to dream.
Nice work.
This is Skylar, and I'm Austin.
Nice job.
I'm off. Good night.
Good night.